My second guests today are Nate Aalgaard and Jay Johnson, and we're here to talk about Run the Red Wheel-a-thon 85. Welcome to Noonday.
Thank you.
Nate, why don't you give us some background information on the Wheel-a-thon?
Okay, this year, for the first time, the disabled athletes in Grand Forks here have the opportunity to raise their own money for their sports programs. And the money here in town is going to the wall bangers, wheelchair basketball, quad rugby, and track teams, as well as Wilderness Inquiry, which Jay represents. And I got into it through the North Dakota Association for the Disabled, who I work for. And we're sponsoring the event this year by helping with paying for the printing costs of the brochures and posters, some of the fundraising costs. We did a lot of telemarketing this year, phoning different areas of the state as well as Grand Forks, raising money for the athletes that are involved.
Okay, and Jay, how did you get involved with it?
Well, as you know, I'm with Wilderness Inquiry, and one thing that we've been trying to do is raise money for a fund so that any handicapped person would like to go, there will be money there to help them with the financial costs. And I guess the main thing that we've been trying to do is disabled people is trying to raise money so that we have more recreational opportunities in Grand Forks. And it's kind of neat. It's pulling together nice. And should be a real neat day. We'd like to invite everybody to come on down there and check it out and see that handicapped people do other things than sit at home.
Okay, now we're talking about that. The date is September 14th, and where will it be held?
Down in Riverside Park.
Okay.
At about 1 o'clock. And we're going to have a celebrity race where we'll try and get some of the celebrities, the mayor, Nick Spaeth, and some other people down there to get in wheelchairs and check it out. And we're going to have music, and anybody that volunteers or participates in the race, we're going to have a picnic afterwards, and we'll be giving away some prizes, tickets on the riverboat, different prizes like that.
Okay, so now let's talk a little bit about actually what will happen that day and the different things that you have going on. You have the celebrity race, you have the 10K and a 20K, and why don't you kind of tell everybody what the difference are between those?
Okay, well, 10K race is for both disabled and able-bodied people.
Okay.
And that will be just a regular 10K race. And we're going to be using most of the bike path. We wanted to use all of it, but the water and the river haven't complied with us. They keep coming up and washing it out. And then we're going to be having a 1 to a 20K race, which is the wheel-a-thon part, the part that Nate is so much involved with, the pledges, where we'll be having disabled athletes who have got other people to pledge money, and then they'll be going as far as they can, from 1 to 20K, to raise money for disabled athletics and Wilderness Inquiry.
And during that race, they can have roller skates, skateboards,
bikes,
whatever they want. So it's really a community project.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just for the disabled participation, but it's for everyone.
Right.
To all get out. And Nate, how did you get this all worked out and arranged? And a lot of organization it took, to get this off the ground, and with actually the 3 organizations that you're working with.
Well, that's right, and none of us had really had any experience in putting on a race or a big fundraiser like this, and we did contact a lot of other people that we know, try and get some ideas. Are we doing this right? And hopefully we got everything covered. It's been a lot of work, and there's been a lot of people who have volunteered their time and also money in this area, and we'd just like to thank them for helping us out. I think it's going to be a big success, and we hope to do it year after year.
Okay, and so is this the first time that you'll be doing it? That you'll be putting it on?
Yep.
And Jay, how does it feel to be involved in putting something like this on and having it be the first one? What are your greatest fears?
That it's going to rain and be real wet. If it is, it's going to be going on Sunday.
Okay.
Hopefully it'll be a little bit better day.
Okay,
But
so we'll just move it to the next day.
Right. I think what's so neat is being able to see handicapped people doing things. We invite everybody to come down there, whether they're disabled or whether they're able-bodied. That makes no difference. Come on down, have a good time. Listen to some music, visit with some people, meet some new friends. It'll be a good time.
Bridge a gap.
Definitely, between both able-bodied and disabled. We're no different than anybody else. Everybody tends to think that because you're in a chair, you're something different that should be set aside. You're just like anybody else. You're people, you like to have fun, you like to have recreation, and we want to show them that we can.
Okay, and what are your thoughts on that, Nate?
Well, I'm really happy that we're able to do this too, and we want to basically create awareness that people in wheelchairs, any other kind of disability, can participate in recreation just like everybody else, and that we do have needs, and you know, we're going out and we're trying to meet those needs ourselves.
And to create some financial support for yourselves.
That's right.
Really super idea. Well, now let's run down what exactly is going to take place on September 14th again. Okay, we're starting at 1 o'clock on Riverside Park, if it doesn't rain, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
That's when the 10K race and
Okay,
the
that-
wheelathon will be starting.
Okay, and the 10K and the wheelathon at the same time?
Right.
Okay, when will the celebrity race be held then?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Approximately.
Approximately. So it'll take you about 2 hours to get done with the 10 and the 20?
Well, we're giving people 2 hours to run the 20K. And after that, we're going to call it quits.
And for those of you who don't make it in 2 hours, that's it, you know?
Yeah, that's all you
Okay.
can go.
Okay, and so to everybody get out there and participate, and
We're going to have some booths down there.
Okay.
Gary Hedin from Frederickson's is going to come down there with some athletic chairs that are specially equipped for track and basketball. And Wilderness Inquiry will be having a booth, North Dakota Association for the Disabled, and also the Disabled Athletics, to kind of give people a little idea. There might be some handicapped people out there that aren't aware of the type of opportunities that are available in Grand Forks.
Okay, well, thanks a lot, Jay, and thanks a lot, Nick. We appreciate you coming
Yeah,
out.
thanks.